What is up, everybody? We're back. I know it's been like forever, but we're back now. So I tried to make a few videos. Nothing's really working out for me because I got this new camera and the microphone wasn't working, and it's been rough. But we've gotten some updates for the S10. Some pretty neat stuff going on. So I took it to the shop. Well, first of all, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, it's a good time. You probably saw that the windshield got busted out. But so now that's fixed. It's got a Lexan windshield. You can tell by all these sweet little things there. We got some tubs on the back. We got a Lexan rear windshield for style and performance. We got a nice steering wheel. I'm just kidding, we've always had that. It's pretty cool though. We got a sweet 850 cage. Pretty rowdy. We got a nice pro car seat and a sweet Jegs 5-point harness. I made a video on the installation of that, but again, I think the microphone was not working, so if you don't see the video on the seat, then sorry, but don't think the microphone was working. So yeah, you can see the cage going out the back there. Goes down to the frame right above the rear axle. Unfortunately, yeah, there's some like roll cage plates in here because whoever did this before me, well, it's just not, yeah. But this cage is tied to the frame like it's supposed to be, so that's good. You can see the steering wheel. Well, it's something's not right there. The shop also, while they were at it, the most exciting part probably. Boom! Look at that bad boy. That's an S&W Ford 9-inch braced and everything. She's ready to go. We got the 31 spline axles from Strange. QA1 springs with Strange coilovers. We got Willwood disc brake conversion on the rear. I don't know if you can see it back in there. And then this is also a 4-link back half. Changed it to a 4-link with coilovers versus the leaf springs. So that's pretty neat. And there's also the back half frame on here. You can see, well, maybe you can see, but the frame rails are much closer now than what they used to be. I also chucked some tail lights back in it. So now she's got some tail lights. And you can tell that the wheels, these are 10-inch wide wheels. They are a little small now. But there you can see the Strange axles in there. Got some Billet Specialties lug nuts for these 10-inch wheels. A little bit overkill, but yeah, those are meant for when we actually get some neat wheels. Going back up to the front, got this awful hood off. Yeah, that's a V6, by the way. It's quite chilly this morning, so if that's yeah, it was just a little chilly. So we got the front end is, everything's really ripped out of here. Firewall's been stripped and HVAC stuff's gone, all the wiring's gone. This car has zero wiring in it right now, except the headlight loom is still in. The tail light loom is still in, but car has zero wiring, so I've got to build the wiring harness from scratch. That'll be fun. I took the old big chunky brake booster out. This guy right here, pretty heavy. And we're going to a manual brake cylinder there because why not? got to be able to brake with all the boost that we're running. And then as you could see when I was turning the steering wheel in there, there is no steering shaft in there right now. I'm replacing it with a much thinner steering shaft that'll hopefully it'll leave me all the space I need, because eventually there will be either an LS or something larger in here. So I'm gonna need all the space I can get. But while all that's out, I figured I would strip some of this down a little bit more. I gotta cut the motor mounts out. I was gonna unbolt them. Chevy did probably the stupidest thing ever when they put nuts on the back side of these stupid motor mount bolts instead of welding it or tapping a hole in the frame. So you basically have to take all this junk off to get the motor mounts off. So I'm just gonna cut them off because I'm not using motor mounts anyway, because they're for chumps. Here I got Competition Engineering mid plate and front plate, and then Competition Engineering travel limiters for both sides. This looks like it's already starting to come out, so maybe we can take a look at it. All right, well I lied, it wasn't really coming out. So they'll stay in the boxes. You'll see those soon. That'll be a future video. Here's the new steering shaft that's going in. It's a Hooker Blackheart steering shaft for the S10. It's pretty neat, pretty cool program they got. I thought I was gonna have to get one of these like crazy chromoly, really expensive steering column shaft things, but really all I need is this guy. The rest of the steering shaft isn't too bad. And then in here we got, this is the new master cylinder. It's gonna just be a manual master cylinder. It comes with everything you need. You use a different spot on the brake pedal and everything to get more leverage on it. And it's a smaller bore, so the output ends up being roughly the same, at least good enough. But here you can see there's a tiny little brake pedal in here because this car was manual when I bought it. I may eventually switch to a regular size brake pedal just so I don't have to try and stab this tiny little thing. But that's what I got in there for now. But you can see there's this plug right here is where the original brake was, and then this hole up here is where the new dowel will go for the new brakes. And that's that shorter travel will give you much more leverage when you press the pedal down. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, I think that's about everything. I got the floor stripped and painted. That was so long ago though that now it looks really bad again. Probably won't mess with it until it's all done. But so yeah, that's where the S10 is. Thanks for watching. If you want to see some progress, I'm still not really 100% sure on the end goal of this, like what classes it might be able to compete in, or what really I'm gonna do with it. Obviously I'd like to, I'm definitely gonna keep it street legal so I can street it, because that's fun. I don't want it to trailer it everywhere. I'd like to be able to take it down the road and stuff. So some other things I'll have to do, I gotta Lexan this stuff, Lexan this. Gotta decide what I'm gonna do with my sunroof here. I don't know if I can have this or not. Probably doesn't hurt, but the glass kind of throws me off, and this handle's broken, so it just kind of like, it's just not ideal. So yeah, that's where it's at. If you're interested in keeping up with it, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon with more Rowdy S10 updates.